Hello and welcome back. Today I'm doing something a tiny bit different, not totally hugely different, but just a little tiny bit different. And that is Forza Horizon 4. Right now I'm just taking my Audi RS4 out for a stroll. Don't really know. Oops, gotta hit the right button, but just comparing, just comparing the gameplay and hey, there's a race. All right. Just comparing gameplay and all that between 4 and 5, and just seeing the differences, how it's the same, other than the fact it is a driving game. I mean, that really is the same, but just going to take a couple hours, check it out, and go from there. Yep, deciding to go 4 today. I'm doing 5 tomorrow night. If if my schedule works out the way I expect, I'm going to do 5 tomorrow night. But doing 4, just on my last stream last Saturday, we were talking about it. So I just wanted to get back and play 4 and just basically compare the two. But the one thing I have noticed about 4 is I was driving around a little bit, and the car sounds are so much more fun. They're so much nicer. This Audi sounds like it's going to kick your butt, take your name, and not apologize. It doesn't sound. It sounds very much like it's ready to race. So that is the first thing I have noticed. It actually feels like a little bit better driving too, and when I say better driving, it's not like... I think 5 is a little easier to drive. I think 4 is feels a little more actually like trying to drive with a controller. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but 4 just has feels like you're more directly connected to the input. I just need to get around here. Whoops. I mean, 4 really sounds more like it was recorded in real life. 5 is not bad. I'm not saying 5 is bad. I'm just saying 4 sounds a little more realistic in my mind. I do like both. I also feel like the drive guitars in 4... Whoops. I'm way too hard on the brakes here. I feel like the drive guitars in 4 are just... I think in 5 they feel like they're getting a little more... I looked away from the screen. I feel like in 5 they're a little more aggressive. A little more willing to ram. In 4 they don't seem to be that way. Whoops. That would have worked if the car was just able to make that turn. Oh, and not wanting to run into the wall, I totally missed the braking point and still ran into the wall. The good thing is, in this race, it seems to punish you a little more for making actual mistakes like that. I mean, I literally ran into a wall in 5. I could have probably shrugged it off pretty easily, but... yeah, one of the course. I think the tracks and the courses in 4, I like them a little bit better in some ways. They feel tighter. They feel like it takes a little more work to overtake. In 5, it feels a little more wide open. Some places are very easy to make passes. Some places are just almost impossibly difficult. But 4 feels a little more realistic. I mean, I feel like this really would be what you would experience racing in the outskirts of a village. And again, I'm just loving the sound of this engine compared to my car in 5. I do have the same car set up in 5. It feels a little more throaty, a little more... Oh yeah, this is, no, this is... Wait, is it? I thought I got that. I love the fast travel and the influence boards in this game. Some of them are just in the craziest of places, and it's fun wondering or trying to figure out how to get that ramp that I would need to get to the top of the church to be able to pull down that board. Okay. Let's see. I played this one so rarely anymore that I've forgotten what some of the areas on the board look like. I forgot there's a little neighborhood there. Whoops. I'm half in the right lane. That AI is like, you're driving wrong. Yeah, I kind of am for Northern England and Scotland, yes, I know. Whoops. I mean, this is something you don't see in 5. You don't really see a nice big windmill that's not running right now. Sweet. Is this the danger sign? This is not the danger sign. Okay. Oh, I must not have put that in. Okay. So yeah, for this, the street courses are a lot of fun. I did the, oh, what did I do earlier? Way up on the northern part, I was way up on the northern part of the map earlier. I drove along the train tracks. No, not the sprint. Is this it? Yeah, Hollyrod. So I did this, and it was this crazy lumpy little, almost oval with a extra loop on it or something. Probably, I can't think of anything equivalent in 5 to it. I mean, there's just, I can't think of anything that's really as high speed as this course is, while also requiring some being able to maneuver technical aspects like tighter turns and stuff like that. I mean, there are a lot of courses in 5 like this one, which I think is pretty cool, but I do think the variety and the realism of some of these courses is a lot better on 4 than it is on 5. What is this? Okay. So I'm going to get a house because what I need to do is, Hi, Mom, how you doing? Yeah, all is good. I took an extra day off work today since I have the vacation time and need to use it. So instead of using it all around Christmas, I'm using some of it now. So I decided to fire up for, Horizon 4. Now I just need to find that house. Alright, trying to find the house. I don't know where fast travel went on this. I know I used to use it, but didn't see the option for it. So now I'm driving all over England and Scotland. Whoops. Alright. Going straight over the edge. Yeah, I just need to find that house. I need to find out where my fast travel is. Just like I need to find... Okay, I need to find the road. Road! 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 Come back! There we go. There's the road. I gotta say that Horizon 4 also looks like the area where I'm originally from. I live in Western New York. I'm originally from the Rochester area, and a lot of it is there's a lot of lakes and open areas like this, and you get to nice bodies of water. And
turn left.
Though I wouldn't usually try to drive on the beach or the grassy area, but you see a lot of that. Yes, this is why I need the house. Where is the house? Okay, whoops. So, my first task is going to be... Actually, second task, I should say, because technically the race would be the first task. Oh boy. I activated the speed zone. Why did I do that? I think that wasn't the house.
This is a lovely little village. I'd stop for a cup of tea and a cream bun every time if I could. But you're not winning any races that way.
Alright, my phone is going crazy. Why? Phone, why are you going crazy? Okay, don't care. Okay. Dismiss. Yeah, something happened at work. Let's see what's going on. Day off, but somebody got some awesome news at work. Woo. That was good news.
In 100 yards, turn left.
Yeah, 4 is a lot of fun to go back to, and I go back to it every time that there's any kind of outage in 5.
Your destination.
It's fun though. Some people
Here
don't
we
like
are.
the
Nice
winter.
little semi-detached cottage in Ambleside.
Some people don't like
It's
the
neat,
snow.
cozy,
Oh, I gotta
convenient
please
for
wait.
the festival
I
site.
should
and
probably read the
very,
bottom right corner of the
very
screen.
British. Perfect for Horizon
But
UK.
yeah, it's
What
a
do
lot
you
of fun
think?
to go back to it, and I think 4 has a lot of life left in it.
Excellent.
They
I'll go
have
sort the
put a
paperwork.
few
This house has been on the market for ages. Great to
few
see it in safe hands now.
downloadable content packs out there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go in the garage. Whoops. No, let's go in the garage. No. Go in the garage. There we go. Upgrades. Oh boy. What am I doing? First, I want to change the... Trying to make a cross-country car so that I can do some... Trying to make an off-road car so that I can do off-road racing, and I'm just clicking everywhere, so... Yes, that will work. Okay, upgrades and tuning. I like that this game has the... Whoops, what am I doing? I did not pay attention to what I'm doing. No, we're not doing rear-wheel drive. There we go. Okay, so I've played with this vehicle before, but it's been so long that I don't remember what I've done with it. Well, apparently at some point I decided to do the off-road race tires, which is a good thing. Ooh. Okay. $797. Okay, that reduces a PI point, which is good. Okay, so... Ooh, okay. I gotta figure out what I've done here because everything I try to do is making me go over into S1 class, and that's not what I want. Hey Fox, how's it going? What am I doing? I don't want to take this to S1. Okay, I've got to take off 9 points to get this down into... keep this down in A class. Okay, race brakes installed. Rally. Not too bad. I actually finished, I've got 25, I think 25 points on this week's Horizon 5 playlist, so decided, you know what? Perfect time, took a day off work, perfect time to fire up 4 and, play compare and contrast. So now I'm trying to build up something that will work. Whoops. Trying to build an off-road vehicle that will work because I don't remember what I have, basically, from 4. Though I have red window tint. I am noticing that. That's kind of fun. I log into it whenever there's issues with 5. You know how it goes. Server is currently down, so... Alright, I'm... Okay, what was I trying to do? I lost track of what I was trying to do. How did I do that? New playlist? Yeah, I was trying to do the event lab last night. Cannot log in. Please try again later. No. I'll try tomorrow when I get home. Previous. Okay. Oh, I made it heavier. But yeah, it just seems like every playlist, at least at the beginning, there's a new issue. I need a transmission. That's what I was trying to do. I need to drop a few points for transmission. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I think that the trial was just me. I don't like C-Class anyway, so for me the trial was just really boring.
Here's the thing. I need high-res photos of all the cars at Horizon for promotional purposes. If only I knew someone who was good with a camera, who was already tearing around the festival, who was probably planning on driving every single car.
That 190E was really, it's really bad stock.
Your car.
It is not a good car. I keep looking over to chat while I'm driving, so I keep driving off the road. Yeah, that car is very awkward. And you gotta drive it stock, with the exception of if you own it, you can change air pressure and I forget one other thing. But it's a really difficult car. Yes, that braking was my big thing. Because I like to slow down and basically kind of roll into the turns, basically. So what I do, so for me that was not working. Oops. Turn around. I think I just Austin Powers this. Oh, there we go. Yep, coasting the turn, power down, and away I go. And you can't do it with that car. Luckily I had other people on the team that could actually run it that way.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Yeah, yeah, events like that are they're I don't even know the right word for it. It's really difficult because, and I actually lived not too far from the Buffalo shooting a couple of weeks ago. I live about 5 miles from that, and I actually, when I do color commentary for soccer, which I am doing tonight. But I also live not far from there, and it's like Buffalo is considered the city of good neighbors, and we had somebody come up here and start shooting, kill 10 people in our area, and then just, what is it? Not even a week. It's like a week later or something. All of a sudden, there's, what was the total? 19 kids, two teachers killed, and then something like 17 other kids were injured. It's like so I would say I don't understand people, but anybody that can go up and start just indiscriminately shooting people for no reason, you can't call that a person. Yeah, I just... Yeah, the news over the last, especially the last couple weeks, has been, it's just been awful. I mean, I'd say it's worse than awful. And on Tuesday I was covering a game, and on the way there I actually missed the off-ramp to get to the field, and I drove past a police taped off area. I don't know what the investigation was about, but it's like, please, not again. This is huge. I'm really beginning to think I can't tune this at all for anything. The parts didn't tune it. Okay. That's not a normal line at all. The visa. That's a step in the wrong direction. That would be a very big step in the wrong direction.
Not to show favourites at all, but you need to make it through this next round because we're planning something big for afterwards, like the biggest dirt route I've ever created. Big.
Well, any 4-cylinder and a 3-ton truck will be far from ideal. Whoa, I've got some new tracks here. All right. Now, if I could have fast travel back, that would be nice. An inline 4 and a 3-ton truck. Yeah, that really would not work. All right. How much is this house? $1.5 million. All right, new truck. Here, teacup. Scoop up this lake, please. All right, I got a new vehicle to play with. Hey, I finally got to use fast travel for something. Is it? I would like to go. I would like to go to the UK and Europe. The UK, I think I have two grandmas whose families are from there, and then I'd like to go to the rest of Europe just because I got family that came from Belgium, just prior to World War One. What did I do? Okay. And, whoops. No, I need to... But yeah, I have family that came from Belgium prior to World War One, and I think I have family from possibly France and possibly Germany. I think at this point I have more places than sections of family, but I don't know. Unfortunately, all but one of my grandparents have died, so I can't exactly talk to them about where their families came from. So what I would have to do is try to go through maybe some sort of genealogy site or something. Okay. Search for any. That should be the one I have there. 1, 7, 5, 3, 1, 9, 7, 6, 9. Search. Did I misread that? I tried to put in the wrong vehicle. Okay, that is why that didn't work. Do I have the Raptor 17? No. Okay, so I gotta... Okay, so I've got to find auto show. But yeah, I love off-road. Off-road is probably my favorite. So, 2017. Oh, there it is. I'll make it obnoxious. Where's the gold? Oh, polished brass. Well, yeah, that'll be obnoxious, wouldn't it? Oh, there we go. It's gold. Okay, I'm going to put that in there and then... Okay, so... Now that I've got the right truck for it... I wish that you could actually get it to work with, like, similar vehicles. For example, any, like, any Raptor. I wish you could throw it into, because... Especially 2 years apart, they're probably, even if they're different generations, they're probably going to be close enough that, for the most part, the change should... Everything should cross over. Huh. One seven 175 175319 175319 769. Okay, so we will do this. Where create. Let's not try to shortcut this time. That's weird. 586. Yeah, I think your thing is missing there. I mean, this is... Now, let's see if I can do this without actually... What is going on? Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. And it says A class. Huh. Well, it's being very unhappy right now. It is not doing a good job searching. Yeah, 8675309. Yeah. 8675309. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that, should I? Yeah. Yep, Jenny, 8675309. Yeah, my wife used to be like, yeah, people used to sing that to me all the time, and I didn't understand why. Well, for one, your name is Jen. Two, it's a song that was popular at the time we were young. Oh, now I gotta find out when that song came out. No, I'm not trying to order pizza again, phone. Oh! Wow. Okay, that was even before I was born. Released 2.5 months before I was born. November 16th, 1981. I was born the end of January 1982. So yeah, that's a song that people would still think of when we were young. Because she was born the end of 83. So yeah, that would be why they sang it to her. So what I'm going to do is try to find a... I think I'll just drive this around a little bit. I'm enjoying the truck sounds. Because I think they sound a little... I think they sound a little bit better with, whoops. I'm really not used to, the actual night in the Horizon games.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I'm not used to the night in the actual Horizon games. I think I broke the truck. So yeah, you would have been like 3 when that song came out. So it would, yeah. That's again, that'd be also something that would you'd probably have grown up with too. Yeah. See, that makes sense. That makes sense why it's familiar too. And I know, I wish I could remember who, but somebody's used that song in a commercial. I remember too much about commercials though. I was talking to one of my coworkers a couple weeks ago, and about a Snickers commercial. It was from the late 90s, I think it was. And it was the guy playing football, playing quarterback, gets knocked out on the field. This engine is terrible. And, yeah, where are you? New York. Who am I? You're a coach. Who are you? I'm Batman. And I don't know what made me think of that commercial. I was probably laughing a little too much about it, but yeah, that's, and my coworker is 27, 28, I think? He's like 27 or 28, and he's like, yeah, I wouldn't really remember much when I was like 3. It's like, yeah, I guess, good point. Oof. Okay, I'm really not used to this actual night. They do not have night like this in Horizon 5. Yikes, that's not good. That's not good. A publican problem. Okay, this truck is really annoying. I'm just gonna pull over and wait for the sun to come up. Yeah, my dog has never had that problem. He'll lick his paw like occasionally, but he's never done it to a big degree that I would be able to say this is what I did when my dog did it, and at least try to offer a suggestion. But the closest thing is my dog actually chewed up the bottom of my chairs. Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, your dog would be, she would need to be entertained, I guess. Yeah, that's bored dogs are definitely not a good thing. Where is the sun? Holy cow. So this is legitimately like what it's like driving around at night where I live. Except I make sure I don't drive in the fields. I drive on the roads, but so yeah, those bad habits that dogs have are definitely not fun to deal with. My dog used to chew paper. He used to find paper in the trash, chew it, and then strew it about the living room. It's like, no, you really can't do that. At that point, we had to contain him to the kitchen, which had his water, and then he could go upstairs, and he's got a bed up there, in there, and all sorts of stuff, and then it's like, he starts chewing on the dining room chairs. It's like, dude, it's like, Finn, you've got your toys, we give you your food toy. Oh, that'll be fun. I have never met a dog that doesn't enjoy going for a ride. See the sights, sniff the smells. Yeah, see the sights, sniff the smells. Yeah, for him it took containing him to the kitchen, which didn't really enjoy. None of us really did enjoy. But we gave him everything we could in the kitchen, and when he started chewing the dining room chairs, we had to use the sour apple spray. And that's the only thing that worked. I actually had no idea that was there. But yeah, that was really... Yeah, that's always bad. That's always bad when you're trying to do something to prevent them from doing something, and they're like, yeah, this isn't actually as bad as you think it is. It's almost like animals sometimes have a sense of humor and know how to mock us in our efforts. Yeah, let's that's definitely interesting when they do that. I mean, it's almost like the saying, when you want to find the most efficient way to get something done, find a lazy person to do it, because they'll find the most efficient way to get something done. And if you want to find a way to not discourage something, or when you think you find the best way to discourage your pet from doing something, that is most certainly not the way, because they seem to know what your effort is and are not having it. So it's like two things where you would have seemingly opposite school of thought to what would actually be going on. Edinburgh! My obnoxious gold truck is here! I see this truck has decided it wants to drive now. I do kind of have to keep my eye on the time. I have to run and get a microphone cord before I leave for the game tonight, because we were apparently doing very interesting reverse psychology. Yup, that's exactly it. But on Tuesday we were doing our online feed for the soccer game, and our the camera crew, which then we hook our sound into, was telling me that they were picking up a Canadian radio station. Wait, that's the wrong day I'm thinking about here. The wrong reason. No, it was Sunday, and we were having one of the microphones not work. That's why we need the microphone cord. Wow. I just went on a wrong way tangent there. No, I didn't know that you used to play soccer. Soccer is... So we have a local team. They have both a men's and a women's team, and we do the online feed for both. And tonight at 7 Eastern is the women's team playing. And then tomorrow at... No, I'm sorry. Tonight at 7 Eastern is the men's team. Tomorrow at 3 Eastern is the women's team. Men tonight, women tomorrow. I think I just need to get the losing track of my thoughts thing out before the game starts in 3.5 hours. That's all I know at this point. Yeah, the league that we do is called UWS, United Women's Soccer, and a lot of the players there, not all of them, but a lot of them, are off-season college players, and a lot of the players, especially for the Buffalo team, are Buffalo area colleges. So we get to see a lot of basically the homegrown and area college players play during the summer after they, or just so they can keep in shape for their league starting up in the fall. Soccer is about the only sport I did not play growing up. I was not much of a... I would not have been much for running the whole game. So, I played football, I played baseball. I mean, I would play, like, soccer at recess and stuff like that, but I would never played any kind of competitive or organized level. So, but a lot of respect to anybody who does, because that is a lot of running, and it takes a lot of thinking on the fly. You have to be able to read and assess plays on the fly probably better than any other, probably better than almost any other sport that I can think of offhand. Alright, let me find a house. I need to find a house. Noxious gold truck on the loose. But one of the things I've done though throughout my life is I'm very into sports, so I try to learn about so I try to basically learn about all of them. So, and definitely soccer is definitely one of the hardest that I've seen people play. I wouldn't want to imagine this driving by in real life.
You've seen the forums? People won't stop going on about your speed zone scores, trying to dissect your every move on each one. How about you go remind them how it's done?
Oh, do I have this house? Yes. No. Yes. Whoops. But yeah, soccer is one of the hardest, and oh, Fox, you said you're from the UK, right? Because I need some. Okay, so there's this channel on YouTube I watch. It's called Fail Race, and they're mostly from the UK. The main guy is from the UK, and he keeps talking about some of the colors, like some of the car and colors and stuff, like Oh yeah. So what is he saying when he's talking about offensive blue? What is Alex saying? Is that like a specific color, or what is that? Because that is just something I'm not understanding. I find it funny that he's saying it, but I'm just not understanding what he means by it. Okay, so what was I do? Oh, yes. Going into the garage, tuning. Oh, okay. Oh, that's another game I need. BeamNG. Because the things it looks like you can do on that game are just... Hey, guess what? So I didn't even have to look your build up. It just popped you up as my first result when I went into find a new tune. Okay, so that makes sense. Because, yeah, it is definitely a very bright shade of blue he's talking about when he's... And apparently now they've also started, they apparently have a multiplayer mod, which they're using to do videos with, and it is a lot of fun to watch. Especially like an electric car crash into regular vehicles and the body just goes flying off of the Jeep like yesterday. Bye, Mom. We'll see you later. Yeah, the crash physics in that game are a lot of fun to watch. They're a lot of fun to watch, so they are definitely... 900 plus horsepower. Yes! Yeah, but a controllable 900 plus horsepower. Whoops. So yeah, even see, that's one thing I've got to learn how to do. Is because some of these tunes you have in just mentally should not work the way they do. I mean, whoops. Yeah, let's drive on the proper side of the road here. It's funny because you would think 900 horsepower, you're pretty much going to be out of control, even in a trike like this, which is going to be like, what, 2.5 tons? Somewhere in the neighborhood of near 5,000 pounds? And it's always easier to... I mean, it's about 3,000 pounds? Okay, so 1.5 tons? That's not too bad. That's definitely a interesting weight to power ratio, but it's more controllable than you would think that 900 horsepower would be. Oh, I looked away from the road and found a tree. But, so I think what would be fun is to try to have a race, just get 12 people to race, set up a full convoy, and just put one of your tunes in and have everybody have the same car and see what happens. Just be like, here's a 900 horsepower Ford Raptor. That'd be fun. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Sorry, small vehicle. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Usually I'm better at this, staying on the left-hand side of the road. I don't know why I'm doing so terribly at it today. It's funny because it's almost like mentally I know that it's like I feel like this should be the way I should be always driving.
Arrived at your destination.
I got to imagine I'm throwing this around on off-road tires. Influence board, where are you? Oh. Yeah. Well, you can drift pretty much anything, but I think this one has the power where you would actually be able to sustain your drift. This is like the Lancer. I love how I can just throw it around. And, whoops. Throw it around and catch it. Throw it around, catch it, get some good speed out of it. I'm now trying to find somewhere to fully open this up and see what it does speed-wise. That's a tree. Right. What? Where? How? What? Okay. Let's see if I can find this sign, this influence sign, before I go and run to the beach. Again, another... Why can't they have fun locations like that for the signs in Horizon 5? I mean, okay, let's see where. All right, let's head to the beach. The beach is over here. So I'm getting really spoiled with the being able to fast travel for free in 5 because that definitely makes life a lot easier.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I'm not paying attention to the instructions for some reason.
Turn right.
Turn right? Oh, okay. To the beach. That makes me think that I need to go to the beach for real at some point, too. Summer is coming, and the soccer field I actually do the games from is not that far from one of the lakes, so that would be
easy. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
What I wish the GPS would do, I wish they would do with the GPS, but I don't know if it's too much of a hassle or what. Is just put all 4 directions on the compass. Like right now on the compass, I can't see the north.
Take the first exit.
Now it just shows up. But yeah, it would be nice if I could just say
400 yards, Turn
Give me the
right.
compass. Show me east. I guess it's easier, like, for me with 5 because I've been playing it so much longer to remember, okay, what's east, what's west. And I gotta say, despite having off-road tires, this thing is great on road.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, where's the beach? There's the beach. Come on. I think Scotland doesn't really want me driving there. Trying to find some destructible... Alright, let's find the lighthouse. There we go. Whoops, that's not where I intended to go. That will definitely attest to the suspension. You know it's good when you've got the power to get out of trouble, but you don't have so much power all you do is spin your wheels. Yeah, it asks for more. It asks for more, and I don't even know if I can throw enough at it, to be honest. It's got a 10 speed, and I don't even know if I'll even find a way to get up to 10th gear. Yeah, so this is definitely another one, this is another one you've taken that if you just say, yeah, here's my X horsepower truck, people will be like, this thing is going to be out of control. But somehow, and I don't understand how you create these power machines that are so easy to drive, but oh, what is this? Whoa! Drag strip lights! Alright, let's... That seems to be how you come up with... how you seem to come up with some of your tunes. You just build them for a seasonal and it's like, wait a second, this is good. Whoops. That is not where I want to go. Drag strip lights go? Oh, okay. That's why. It's amazing having drag lights on the... Whoops! That's an ocean. This is not a boat. Yeah, your tunes tend to be able to go from a lot of different gears. I mean, obviously it's not as good as it would be going from first, but your tunes tend to be able to go from some pretty odd gears. I mean, the Lancer that's from 5 goes pretty well from 3rd. Alright, now that I've got... This is not the best course to try this on, but it is going to be... Never mind. Hang on. Why is it doing that? That is one thing I'm not liking about what they're doing with this game right now is certain vehicles at times can go, well, this truck is not going to be doing that. But then again, I kind of figured this truck would not be the best to do on that castle cross-country circuit. Which to me is like the urban cross-country circuit in 5. Except this time you're going through a castle instead of around the edge of a city. It recovers just fine. There we go. Yeah, let's see how close this... Let's see how much I can throw this around and see how well I can get it to work with that. It's gold. Whoops. There we go. Alright, don't have to worry about that. Whoops. Fire right off of there. Oh, yep, I got it. Whoops. think I was trying to underdrive it a little bit. Funny thing is, the more that I would push it, the better it would feel. I think at the end, I just tried to underdrive it a little bit, not lose the lead. Because otherwise that thing was just planted right there. A little underdriving and a little braking too early on my part, but wow. Yeah, that thing, it just stop, go. It's like, you don't have to ask me twice. Yeah, I think the ones that I usually have the hardest time with, though, are the hard right and left. Usually right more than left for some reason, but it's the 90-degree come up and the checkpoint is right there. That's usually where I have the problems. Hairpins are good because it's just so much fun to throw the back end of the truck around, throw the back end of a vehicle around a hairpin. But yeah, this also, except in the air, because obviously you can't steer in the air. I did hit one turn wrong where I just had it up in the air when I needed to be able to brake and turn. But yeah, that was definitely a good track for it. Oh, what is our Forza Horizon been? Huh.
Begin soon. Good luck.
Whoops. I can't believe the rev you can get out of this thing in 6th. Whoops. Yeah, and that's the one thing. Even though I try to be nice on the oh, okay, yep, I think you're right. I have done this one once before.
Forza Online, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 1 started!
Turn left.
Yep, okay, so gotta clear so many feet.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I think I got the fast travel sign. Try not to do that again, though. I can't be too mad about 300 feet and 3,000-pound truck. Yeah, this one I keep forgetting that you actually need this ramp there to be able to get as well.
To do so.
Round 1 complete. Get to round 2.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that at least had the same idea. Come all the way down to the end of the street. Yeah. That was a tricky one, and there's one in the park that I'm not sure if I got either.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Because it's showing up purple on my little radar at the bottom of the screen. Whoops. That's annoying. Yeah, but this one was definitely the one that was always... When I thought about it, there's no ramp there. And then I'd forget to do the event.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
But yeah, at least that one's done. See, and also at least I don't have to repaint this truck. Because that would be expensive. With that kind of goal to have to repaint.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Could you imagine needing like Fort Knox every time you had to repaint your vehicle? Or to hit a jewelry store or something like that just to melt down all the gold? Just because you want it as the color of your vehicle?
Turn right.
Round 2 complete. Get to round 3.
Well, that's whoops! There we go.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So I might want to tell these people get their animals out of the road. Oil chic, own a gold mine, something, yeah. It would require, be Elon Musk, Bill Gates.
around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, so right now for me, I think the best thing for me would be to just make sure I guarantee my points. Especially since the orange car is finding all the scenery around the trail.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Don't worry, I'm making sure we can't tell where the drift zone is. I'm going to take out all the signs, and we'll just have to remember to stay near the trail. I gotta say though, the format like this with the multiple events instead of just the one style, whoops, is definitely a lot more enjoyable of a format for the Horizon Live than just having 3 different versions of speed,
Turn around
3 different versions of drift, or whatever else there is, air or whatever. Gotta do a little bit of everything. Oh, taking out the signs again. I thought there already were. No, wait. No, wait, there's just the drift zones. And the playlist events.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Let's say though that this week's playlist again, another unimpressive one. And I'm trying to remember what the car is, but again, it's another one where the car is really not that memorable, and yeah, it's what, another Ferrari? The seasonal is one of the Ferraris, isn't it?
Round 3 complete. Congratulations.
Well, I didn't know it took me this long to actually get a round 3 of a Forza today. I will say though that all these signs can go away now. But it's like what we were talking about Saturday though. Why so many types of one car. And I mean, I understand that they're going for the German theme, so it's going to be BMW, but Ferrari? Wait, that can't be. All right, all the signs are taken down.
At your destination.
I took down all the signs. But it's just, yeah. They need to come up with something, because 5 already feels like it's falling behind 4. And in a world of games where you want people to be playing your newest product, that's not something that should be happening. See, I'm at the point where I'm thinking I need to start saving up for a new gen console, because I want to be able to play the new Motorsport when it comes out. Because apparently they're changing like everything, like basically the only thing is going to be the same is it's going to be the same concept of the game. But apparently it's going to be a new engine, hopefully new, I think they said new cars. So. But yeah, this. And, well, part of the problem they have with 5 is they put it in Mexico. And Mexico is not this super varied, where you have, like, a lot of varied different things going on as much as you have. I mean, if you wanted to put it somewhere, and you, since it seems like there was a pattern between your left-hand and right-hand drive, no, wait, because 3 was Australia. I'm sorry. Because I was thinking if they had to put it somewhere where you had,
You have arrived at your destination.
drive on the right or left-hand drive vehicles, it's like you could put it in the United States in certain areas and have more geographic diversity than they have with 5. It's like, whoopee, you have a big mountain and some sand dunes. But yeah, it's just like, and they're getting worse. Quite honestly, they're getting worse with the events in 5 than they. It's like, how many times can you pick? Yeah, you can do something like that. Northern U.S. Do Northern U.S. like you said, or I mean, you could even do. Yeah, you can do a lot of different things. You could, but yeah, but they picked an area that. Whoa! Hello. I don't even know how I'm coming up on these signs, because I'm not even trying to find them right now. Yeah. Do you know how much fun you could have? I'm sure you could come up with some great ideas for blueprints. Excuse me, in docks. In the docks and the shipyards. Whoops. Wrong side of the road. Yeah. Docks and shipyards, and you get cities, you get mountains. You get flatlands. You get rivers and lakes. I mean, you've got everything there to make a very diverse map. Yeah, you can do so many things. As long as you don't have to make the jump between the hotels. They should never do a course like that again. Oh, there we go. Where am I? I have never hit the main festival site from that direction before. I've never hit it from the south. Oh, let's see. Let's see what they want. Hello? Hello? Go away. Do not call me again. Goodbye. Stop calling. They're trying to call about it's this new thing about, I'm calling about your property. No, stop calling me. So, yeah, that's always fun dealing with them. But yeah, I've never come from the south on this path and hit the main festival site. I mean, they probably figure it's
in 200 yards. Turn
they
left.
probably figure for me it's time for me to eat since it's 4:20.
Turn left.
They probably figure, oh, it's a
In
good
100
time.
yards. Turn left.
But the bad thing for me is
Turn left.
I have my cell phone and my house phone connected. So I usually get it on both phones. So these calls that are coming to my house phone are actually coming to my cell phone while I'm at work. And I work with a guy that's like 63 or something years old. He's like close to retirement and he's given up caring. So anytime these guys call, I answer and they decide that they're going to actually say something, I just start swearing at them and he starts laughing. It's like, yeah, stop with the unsolicited calls about, which is sometimes, Really? But yeah, it's just really bad, so I just start swearing at them. Because it all comes from the same number, too. And I thought I blocked that number. But apparently I haven't. 332 kilometers per hour. Okay. So, that's fine, theoretically. Challenge failed? No, it should not have failed. That challenge should not have failed there. Unless my math is wrong? 332 divided by 1.6. Oh, I need to hit about 208 miles per hour. Okay. Alright, because I was thinking that was 200 miles per hour even, because that's usually how people do it, is... There, I gave it a nice smashing and beating amongst everything that's non-destructible. But again, with the this is another thing that, and it's no matter which version of it, that's really annoying is, why is it spawning the car right behind the post? Why is it spawning me right behind that pole, or that starting gate? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to literally drive away, off to the right there, off to the left, I should say. Yeah, I know I need to go the other way. Yeah, okay, this isn't going to work. Just like that, 'cause that's no fun. Yeah, that's one thing is, some of these I can understand, like, okay, yeah, I'm just parked dumbly there. See? Horizon 5, is it so hard to give us these, drag strip lights? Wait, I'm in 2 lanes here, I think. Nope, I'm in 1 lane.
You have arrived at your destination.
Actually, I gotta say that I do like the festival circuit for this here better than I like for 5. Oh, I gotta remember that does not destruct. Do not drive through it. Okay. Why? Why is it doing... Yeah! Where is my, Yeah, why? I don't know why they would create that class for run this road race with the off-road vehicles, and let's see what happens. No thanks. I'll play my slightly modified version of this track and watch all the Drivatars crash. Yeah, off-road, road racing with off-road vehicles just is not the greatest thing. So this is the Audi that I think is my first actual tune that actually did something well in 5. But so I tried to recreate it in 4, and I feel like I hit it a lot better in 4 than I did in 5. This thing also sounds a lot more powerful than it does in 5, and I like the sound. I like the sounds better. I like the sound of it better. Whoops! Forgot to get off that. Not pulling out wide for some reason. There we go. Now I'm putting it together. But yeah, I do agree with that the handling is a lot better in 4 than it is in 5. Though I did see a theory on that, and it's they're trying to keep the Game Pass people happy. So they're basically not worried about the people who are actually fully paying for the product. They're worried about the ones who are getting it off of Game Pass, making sure that they continue to play and trying to make everything easier for them. Without thinking about the fact that, okay, there we go. Without thinking that, yeah, that might make it a little bit worse of a product. So they're trying to make it so they're just trying to make it so people can kind of play 4 instead of, play 5 instead of worrying about making it work. So I think when you hit on something in 4, you really hit on something. Wow, 40.974. That's nice. See, I'll be honest, I got it off of Game Pass, but I'm not one of the... I wouldn't put it down just because, oh, it's a little more difficult than I want it to be or anything like that. I just figured, you know what, it's a good chance to try, and if... But since I enjoyed the game, I was actually mad when they took 7 off of Game Pass. Because I actually liked 7... I don't remember if it was a stream or if it was a video I did. I had a rant about that. I had a rant about that people whose names are being used for the AI should really be mad about that because they make them look really bad. And I actually went through the list. The ones that I know on the list, I'm like, they wouldn't be that. They wouldn't drive like that or like just running around wrecking like sometimes they do in 5 or driving really slow or whatever's going on. I was like, so I just went on about how I would be mad about that if it's just, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Because the one in... Okay, so, the one in 5th does not play the game. Because I actually know him. I actually work with the guy in 5th that they have the Drive Car Finishing 5th for. And the one in 10th also is a real-life friend of mine. He does not play the game either. But it's like... I don't know who the 2nd, 3rd, 4th place people are, but I have played 5 with 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and you in 12th, and none of you would be that none of you would be as bad as the showing as they give you on for the AI. None of you would be down near the bottom of the pack. You're all a lot better drivers than the game's AI gives you credit for. Okay. Oh, jeez. And I mean, seriously. Okay, maybe the person in 4th just picked up the game. I don't... Oh, never mind. So maybe the person in 5th or 4th... Yeah, 4th. Maybe they just picked up the game. I don't know. I mean, I don't play that often. But when you look at your level compared to everybody else, having you down at the bottom would definitely be an insult. I mean, you got to figure the higher level, seven levels of prestige, 7 levels. I mean, that's what 15. That's what 1,800 levels, and then the 557 on top of it. No, that's got to be more than that. But yeah, it's. I mean, and you can't just get levels by just going around crashing stupidly. I mean, to an extent you can, but once you start getting up there in levels, you're going to be more experienced. And you're going to know what you're doing. Either that or you're going to give up playing before you even get there. Yeah, I saw the breakdown for 5. I think I was going off the breakdown for 5 because it doesn't seem like that they have that many levels for each prestige level. I know the first one was like 200 and then something like 300 or something like that. I mean, it's... But yeah, it's... Should go a little bit more with experience as well, and... If somebody's not playing the game, how are they going to beat somebody in a race that's actually plays at it and is actually doing well at it? Whoops. Alright, with that I do... Yeah, but still, they did put a stop to that at some point. And even still, you're not going to just go around going like bounce, bounce. I mean, that's almost what it's like as if you'd... It's almost like people that would just bounce off all the walls for no reason are beating you in the race. Oh man, I must get going because I have 2 things to do before I get ready before the game tonight, and I haven't accomplished either of them. But I do expect to be back tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully everything works right, and so have a good evening, and I will see you later.